Hey y'all, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and such, and today we are going to be doing some turkey breast. Now, I'm going to try a different way. I'm going to make a rub to rub onto the breast because I can't stuff the turkey because I don't have a turkey. We've decided to go with turkey breast this year, and I've got 2 of those, and I think they are probably a little bit over 4 pounds each. And I've got 1 cup of light brown sugar, and to that I'm going to add some parsley. I think I'll add, now this is just my own thing here, so I think I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of parsley to that. Then let me close that up. I don't want to spill my parsley. We're going to go with 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Garlic powder and parsley. This is not the salt. This is just the powder. So, actually, I think I'm going to go with 1 teaspoon. So let's scrap the 2. Let's go with 1. I don't want to overwhelm it with garlic. Okay. Then we've got some rosemary here. You can see rosemary. And let's see. Our rosemary, we're going to go with just a half a teaspoon. That should be good enough for that. I've got some sage here, if I can show you. And this was saved from the garden, so it is not store-bought. Neither is the rosemary. The sage, I'm going to go with, I think I'll go with 1 teaspoon. And I'll just put that down in there like so. And I'll put in a little bit of seasoning powder. Just whatever kind you want or might have to use. If I can get it out. Well, about a teaspoon of seasoning powder, and I'm going to go ahead and just pour the rest of that in there because I'm about out. And then we've got some paprika. And let me find a spoon that will actually go down in there. Go with a teaspoon of paprika. That's a half. A teaspoon won't fit down in that little bottle. Okay. I have got some black pepper here. This is in a grinder, so it has to be ground. So I'm going to grind out probably about a teaspoon, or no, I'm going to say a tablespoon of black pepper because I love black pepper, and then I'll bring it back. Okay, and I'm going to use some black pepper. I've got the peppercorns, and I have ground some out, and just do that to taste. You see what I've got here. But I didn't really measure it, so just do that to taste. I think I'm going to need a little more though than that. Because we love black pepper. Especially freshly ground. Awesome. Whoops. Okay. Now I'm going to be using kosher salt on the turkey. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some kosher salt in this. On this, see, in my rub. Let's see. I'll put about 2, let's see, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Now I've got this in just an old container. We're going to see how this works with shaking. Shake it up to mix it really good so we can see the brown sugar and the mixture to see if we need to add a little bit more spices to that. Looks pretty good, I think. Okay, we've got our rub there. Probably could have went with 1/2 of a cup of brown sugar. I'm going to get the turkey breast ready and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've just stuck the turkey breast on this pan for the time being, and I'm going to take some olive oil. Got me some right here, and I'm going to brush it with olive oil all over. Now I'm going to be cooking my turkey breasts. Like I said, I've got 2 of them. I'm going to be cooking them in a baking bag. Okay, we're just brushing it down good. We are going to use a baking bag, so I'm out of tinfoil, but I have the bag, and it's a turkey bag, so I'm hoping that both of these turkey breasts are going to fit okay in there. That's the hope, anyhow. We move on the other side because I want to get it all over. I'm just brushing olive oil on there, that's all. But I want to get it thoroughly coated really good. Okay, got that. We got our olive oil on there. Now, we are going to commence putting our rub on. And I'm just going to rub it on there. All over it. And I want to try to make sure I have enough for my other one. And I am going to put a little more salt. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. And a little bit more pepper. Because normally I would salt the whole turkey breast. But I did put salt. I would salt it before I did anything else. Because normally I put like some paprika, butter, and I would salt it good, pepper it good. This time we're doing the rub. Okay, I think I got that rubbed in good, so now I'm just pressing some on there. Trying not to make a big old mess. Whoops. She's wanting to fall over on me. And move on the other side. But that turkey breast don't want to stand up for nothing. Get underneath here.
Alright. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to give it a little more salt.
Alright.
Just a little more salt here. And a little more pepper. And that's one down. Now I'm going to get the other one. Okay, here's our other one. We're just going to do basically the same thing. Our olive oil all over it. Cover it in olive oil. You could use all kinds of herbs and spices in your dry rub. And if you didn't like one of the ones that I used, well, you could replace it with something else. Okay, I think that got her all greased up. So, now we're going to do our rub.
Stop! You're making me ill. No, I got pants in my hole.
You'll have to wait a minute, baby. Okay, I think we got it. So now I'm going to put these in my bag, and my baking bag. I've already got my flour in it. I've already got my oven preheated to 350, and I think I'm going to put them in the baking bag, and probably we're thinking set the timer to about 2 hours, and I'll watch them while they cook just to keep an eye, because I don't want them to get overcooked. Now, I wish I'd had tinfoil. I would have rather used tinfoil for this, but then I could have turned my breast, because all of my juices would run to the bottom, so I could just flipped it over and picked up some more of those juices in the top part so it didn't dry out. That's something that we learned off of a guy that has a cooking show. I think it is, I'm not sure, it might be Creole cooking show, but I'm not sure of the name. But it's Louisiana cooking and stuff like that, and he mentioned that if you flip your turkey or your breast, since the juices run to the bottom, then the top part that dries out quicker will be down in the juices also. So I am planning on putting me some butter in throughout these breasts also. Got to have a little butter in there. Well, they are done. I'm going to get them cut. They look awesome. And they were actually took 2 hours and 30 minutes. So here we go.